Okay, in yesterday's episode, we came from 2-0 down to beat Leicester City. The little change that we made going to a 3-4-3 with two wide players was key. Jesse Lingard finally getting involved in the game. 2 goals and an assist here for Richards, who equalised to make it 2-2. Kasper Schmeichel's had an absolute nightmare, and he was in the box to capitalise on another Kasper Schmeichel mistake to win us the game in the 82nd minute. And today, it doesn't get much harder. We are heading to the Etihad to take on Manchester City. Welcome to the complete playthrough. One season with Nottingham Forest where we're covering every single Premier League and FA Cup game this season. As I said today, it's Manchester City. It doesn't get much harder than that. All right, everybody. So as you can see, we are in 7th position. We're doing all right, aren't we? Only 7 games in, but we said we're trying to get to that magical 38 points as quickly as possible. Man City have won 6 out of 7, only a defeat, 2-0 defeat at Manchester United. Manchester United themselves, we should have beaten them. Apart from that, remember that 95th minute equaliser from Amad Diallo, that would have put us in 2nd place. But we'll take the 14 points right now. Be interested to see how we get on today. Tell you what, we're going to do it to start with. I'm just going to copy this tactic over. Okay, but what we are going to do is just change it a little bit. So we're going to move Jesse out to this side. We had Jesse inside forward on attack. And then we had it just like that. And we're going to start Brennan Johnson on this right-hand side. It'll just help. Manchester City are probably going to get lots of the ball with the fullbacks. We're going to have to take Scott McKenna out as well because he had an absolute disaster. Tell you what we're going to bring in. This guy that I kind of like. Where is he? He's classed as our best young player. Do I bring him in? Do I do him or do I do a Cook? I tell you what, Steve Cook. Let's bring Steve Cook in. Henderson's struggling with injury though, boys. What's that all about? Tight hamstring. Okay. Let's bring Wayne Hennessy in for today's game. So a couple of changes, a little bit of a change in system. Let me know your thoughts down below. I think this is something that may help us. It does freshen the side up a little bit. It just changes the dimension, the dynamics of the side. Having with some 2 wide players. And as I said, we've still got super sub Lyle Taylor to bring on at some point. All right, guys, let's get into it. Let's see what Manchester City are doing tactic-wise. Well, we'll know what they're doing tactic-wise. What team are they going to put out? They've got Erling Haaland. They've got Edison, Walker, Diaz, Laporte, Cancelo, Rodri, Silva, Gundogan, Mahrez, Foden, and Haaland. No Kevin De Bruyne. How will Haaland do up against our 3 defenders? Okay, off we go. It's going to be potentially, it's one of those games that you dread, you know, like where you see these like Man City beat Bournemouth at the weekend and it was what? Oh, the shit. He's had a massive chance within the first 15, 16 seconds of the game. You just think it's just going to be a matter of time before they score again. We've lasted 5 minutes though. They've gone all the way back. Laporte. Cancelo. Here he is. Gundogan. Rodrigo strikes over the bar. Okay. We've got our 2 wide players as well, really helping out there. Brennan Johnson was... It does leave maybe a Wonyi a little bit isolated up there. But it is going to probably help us defensively. Let's encourage. So I imagine that's been a rough 20 minutes. We've had 42% possession, which isn't bad. But we've not had a shot on goal. Our changes and our substitutions have been key in a lot of games this season. And we're up to, once again, it's always a quiet first half. We're up to coming up to half time. And it's still 0-0. There's a highlight. Lingard to Yates. Richards. The other thing is now, we haven't got that centre forward run as Hennessy goes long. Because one you will generally drop in short. Okay, Walker's going to get the ball. And off they go. It's where we got Jesse, but Jesse's not followed the run of Kyle Walker. That's why you're kind of in there, Jesse. Oh, I'll tell you what. Who's that? Worrell misses the header. Jesse Lingard could have stopped this, boys. He's not tracked the run. He kind of tracked it for a little bit and then stopped. Here he is, look. Oh, he just stops. Holds his position. Should have tracked the run. He didn't. Kyle Walker in. Missed header from Worrell. Foden at the back stick. It's 1-0 right on half time as well. 43 minutes. That's a little bit of a stinker. What we are going to do though is we're just going to... I'm going to tell them to get their acts together. Most of them have enjoyed that. We're going to hopefully... Jesus. Hopefully hang on for as long as we can and then make some changes. But it looks like Man City have come out the traps early doors. They've just hit the bar. They've had one cleared off the line. We're giving away a penalty. What a knobhead. What a knobhead. Yates. Was that Yates? Yeah, of course it is, because they don't. It's always penalties. when it goes to VAR on Football Manager. Haaland steps up. Puts it in. 2-0. Absolute shambles, boys. Can't give Manchester City goals like we've given them. Switch out to Richards. We've lost it. We're going to get it back though. Niakate finds Richards. Cross. Niakate. Yates. Niakate again. Good football. I'm just waiting for the point where we give them the ball. Cook. Worrell. Mangala. Switch it. Good football. Nico Williams. Brennan Johnson. Oh, this is good. Can we get something? Lingard's there. It's not the guy that you really wanted on the end of that. But that was good. Encourage. Right, they've got a highlight. Haaland. He's on his left foot. We're going to stop it. He's gone all the way across the box, boys. We've not made a tackle. Foden's there. That is should have been 3-0. They've got another one, though. Mahrez. Chances are coming. We've only had 10 minutes of this first half. Awonyi, though. Are we breaking? Go on, Awonyi. No, good tackle. Damn it. Another highlight. Giving the ball away from a throwing. Gundogan. Cancelo. Gundogan. Haaland. Fucking hell. Goal awarded. Just really sloppy. Good football. Cook can't handle Haaland there. Right, we're going to change it up. We're going to go super long. See how Man City handle. A little bit of a higher press. We're going to get stuck in transition. Distribute quickly. Over the top. Take long kicks. Obviously, just see how that works. See if Man City can handle 3 players up there. We're not going to get back in the game, are we? But just see. Might see something that we can maybe use at a later point in the season. Right, Foden. Yates steps in. Love that little snap tackle. Johnson. Yates. Niakate. Get it out here. We just need to move it a little bit quicker. Brennan Johnson's in and he scored his first Premier League goal. It's been classed as an own goal. How the hell has it been classed as an own goal? That's weird. We'll watch it again. I just thought these passes could just be a little bit quicker. It's a great pick out by Awonyi. Johnson's in. Oh, I don't know. It's a bit harsh. I think Brennan Johnson deserves his first Premier League goal there. Right. We're 23 minutes to go. Looks like they've got a free kick. Gundogan. Yeah. It's what happens, innit? In real life and generally in Football Manager. You get back into the game and then they give the favourites a free kick at the edge of the area. Thank you very much. And Gundogan makes it 4. Let's go cautious. I just don't want it to be an absolute drumming, which with 15 minutes to go, it looks like it could be the case. Kaiki, Haaland, yeah, it's another one. That's bad goalkeeping. We're all over the spot. We just need this game to end. Worrell's had a stinker. Cook's had a stinker. Williams has had a stinker. Everybody's had a stinker. 2 5.9s as well from Johnson and Richards. We're into stoppage time. We don't want 6, do we? It's going to be a highlight, though, as Henderson volleys it. Richard brings it down. Johnson. Williams. Just dug out across. Mangala. Williams digs out across. This time, Awonyi's there. It's half cleared. It's blocked. Richards is on the end of it. Heads. It's cleared. Oh, they're fucking breaking on us, boys. Oh, no. End of game. End of game, please. There we go. Yeah, that was pretty brutal. There was no real signs of us getting in the game. A hat-trick from Erling Haaland makes it Manchester City 5, Nottingham Forest 1. I'm going to say you're in training, boys, because we can't let that standard slip. We've had a bit of a battering there. Mistakes. Lingard not tracking the run. Giving the ball away too cheaply. And then we're on -1. We're still in 5th, but there is games in hand for Leicester, Leeds, Everton. Could all potentially go above us. All right, tomorrow's episode, we have... Who have we got? Tottenham Hotspur, Wolves, Liverpool, Aston Villa, Bournemouth. Little tough run of fixtures here. We need to try and get over them and hopefully in good form when we take on Bournemouth at home. With Bournemouth, no doubt, relegation candidate. We really need to be in decent form for that. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Smash a like on today's video. And probably starting tomorrow, I have done a little poll on my Twitter page. Sorry, on my YouTube page. And at the moment, it looks like we're bringing in the transfers. So next episode, we may have Dennis and Freuler in the squad, ready to take on this big set of fixtures. Home games I always fancy. Fingers crossed we can get back on track. Respond really well. We did last time. We've already twice this season we've been beaten 5-1, but these games will happen. Been a new team in the Premier League. All right, guys, take care. See you tomorrow.